Thank you so much. Thank you to all of you from the Richmond County American Legion for inviting me today. My name is Suzann Bassil. I'm a New York City public school teacher. I've been a New York City public school teacher for 30 years. I am honored that you offered for me to come today and give you an award. I wanted to give you a little background about myself. As a teacher, there were many professions I could have chosen, but I chose to become a teacher. I wanted to help the kids because I do love kids, and I feel that kids definitely are our future. The kids are definitely need our assistance and support. It's a group that we all have kids, we all love kids, but do we really support kids? So I wanted to become a teacher in order to do that. I chose to work in elementary, not middle school or high school, because I felt like I would be the most instrumental in building a sound foundation for education and for instilling learning and the love of learning for the rest of their lives. With my teacher lens, I noticed there was another group that I felt needed some attention and that maybe wasn't getting the adequate attention that they deserve, and that was the veterans. I come from a family where my brother is a West Point graduate. He was in the military and was a captain in the U.S. Army, as well as my godson, who is also presently in the military and is a major who is a West Point graduate as well, an Army Ranger, and all of the above. So I know with my family members that they have us and we are a strong unit, support unit. But what about those other fellow men and women who have served in this country, who have not gotten the recognition that they deserve, our veterans? So my brother-in-law, who is a Grand Knight of Holy Name, Knights of Columbus in Brooklyn, formed this unit with the Ladies Auxiliary, and I happened to join along with my two sisters, and I became an advocate. I petitioned for the advocacy position, and I got it, and so I'm an advocate for the Ladies Auxiliary, which in turn helps the Knights of Columbus, where they're known for doing a lot of humanitarian things, helping the church and helping the community. So when I got that position, I thought, what group needs assistance, and what group could benefit from somebody like me petitioning for them? And immediately it became the veterans, some veterans who are forgotten, who near the holiday don't have that strong family structure like my nephew does and my brother did and does. I advocated for the veterans. So I needed help. And what help could I need? Well, I reached out to my friend Anthony Navarro, who was instrumental in introducing me to many people from this actually community to help me. I had Mr. Otis, I hope I'm saying his name correctly, actually gave us some funds, as well as Victoria, who gave us some funds and helped out. And many, many people have helped us and have contributed. So I'm honored to be here. I'm honored to help our veterans, our warriors, who have always petitioned for us and stood by us. And I feel more people should pay attention and more people should give them homage for them protecting us, all of us, no matter where we come from, the world, what we believe in. They have fought for us, and so I wanted to fight for them. And I managed to get a bunch of stuff. I rallied with a bunch of these people that I had mentioned, as well as maybe some others. I hope I didn't forget anybody. And we got together and we got tons of stuff. We presented them with this wonderful Christmas holiday gift. And it really brought a smile to their face. And it really made me feel very good. And I thank all of you who have contributed. And we need to remember our veterans and remember that they never forgot about us. They've made the ultimate sacrifice, some of them, and the least we could do is do some things that could help them when they come home so they feel welcome. I thank you very much for your support, and I thank you for helping me in achieving this endeavor.
It's nice, we know teachers are very important, but there are teachers that actually go out of their way, which Suzann has. So there's two things she's getting. This one she was supposed to get at the Fort Chaplain, but unfortunately she could not make it. Suzann, member of Knights of Columbus Ladies Auxiliary, Council 4783 Brooklyn. We, the American Legion of Richmond County, would like to thank you for organizing and collecting items for the veterans' needs. This was no small task. Such service to the veterans is the lifeblood of the community. This service often goes unrecognized and unrewarded. We consider you an outstanding citizen for this act of kindness. Your motto, United We Serve, provided the support needed for veterans in the community. We thank you and your sister. Hold on, got more. And this is certificate of participation. Suzann, thank you so much of the Knights of Columbus Ladies Auxiliary Council 4783 Brooklyn. Is awarded this certificate of appreciation and recognition for active participation in the 52nd annual Children and Youth Luncheon presented by Richmond County American Legion Department of New York, this 11th day of April 2026.
Oh my God.
Now the main guest speaker. Malcolm McMahon.
I'm sorry.
Whoa,
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Where's Mark Kelly?
Mark Kelly, right behind you. Tony and Julianne. Just be wonderful.
Okay.
Look at everybody. Look how pretty I got. Got it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Nice, Sue. Excellent.
Congratulations.
Super. Anthony, good job. Good job, Anthony.
Yeah, very good.
Short, to the point, made your point. Got it on. Very good. They didn't start
So
talking.
we have another guest speaker here, Staten Island DA, Mike McMahon. Make sure I pronounce that correctly. An advocate for the youth on the island. We are very lucky to have him. Mike.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's hear from Jamie Gonzalez and this incredible program for our youth and children. This is another great event for our great American Legion here on Staten Island. I am Michael McMahon. Mahoney couldn't make it again. He's home. He give you his hello. But I'm so honored to be here together with, as you heard, Kenny Mitchell, our Senior Director, former City Councilman, and Linda Thompson from the Fire Department, who advocates for the veterans, and Nadi works together with the Republican minority to fight for veterans. Mr. Staten Island, John Salazzo's here. I got to give him a shout out. And he's sitting with former Family Court Judge Carmen Cagnetta, who I understand is a new member of Benito Smith. Full disclosure, I am a son of the American Legion of Benito Smith, as is Kenny Mitchell. And so, Suzann, when you said that Tony Namarino was your friend, he's a friend to everybody in this room. So let's give them a round of applause. And I'm going to start by reprimanding this crowd a little bit. When Suzann said she's been teaching children in the schools in New York City for 30 years, we're supposed to applaud for Pete's sake. Well, that's something. I know going to war is not easy, and I would never joke about that, but imagine what it's like to go to school every day and teach the young children. And her husband, who's here, he's been a New York City firefighter for 30 years. Give him a round of applause as well. Again, a very dangerous and difficult job, but I think I'd rather go there than to the school for 30 years. This program is so special, I think, to all of us because it's evident. Oh, and I want to mention to you, Suzanne, we haven't sent out a Veterans Treatment Court. So if you ever have any of the people that you're serving are involved in the criminal justice system, make sure you send them to me. Sophie Selwood is here, where are you, Sophie? Raise your hand. And Lizzie Bianco. They work with the veterans through that court, so if anybody's ever in need, I wanted to say that to you as well. We're very proud that we were able to start that in Staten Island. So you all put on that uniform and you went to serve your country. You got called, and when the call was given, you didn't say, no, I'm too busy, no, I don't want to do it, no this, no that. You put on that uniform and you answered the call. But it's a call to service that you've carried on for the rest of your lives, not just when you were in active duty, not just when you were in reserves, but as you retired and came back to this community of Staten Island. You've all striven every day to make Staten Island a better place. And that's what this program is all about, because you're inspiring in our young people that spirit of what true patriotism is. Young people, patriotism isn't words. As we come and celebrate the 250th anniversary of our country this year, it's not the words that got us there, it was the actions and the deeds of men and women who from generation to generation put on that uniform and stood up for the country and put their lives and everything at risk, put it all on the line so that we could enjoy the benefits of another beautiful lunch at the Staaten, including the great zucchini, of course. Which Jamie, we all love to come and see you, but it's really all about the zucchini. But you served our nation and you continue to serve it, and now you're inspiring, infusing that incredible passion to these young people. And as we know today, our nation is at war. There are Americans who are in uniform, who are overseas in the Persian Gulf with their lives on the line. And we saw 13 lives have already been lost. And that's that spirit, that action, the call to action that you've all answered. So I just want to say real quickly to Grace Gaffney, Liam Ferguson, Giuseppe Salzarullo, Alessandra Fiorentino, Christian Schneider, Richard Pulper for Vir Fidelis, Angelina Rose Wilkie, Salma Yakama, and Yusuf Alatabi. Thank you for what you are doing as young students, as young people, in joining together with the Staten Island American Legion to make our community a better place. And I look forward, I'm going to keep this because I know that I'm going to see your names again as you go on with your academic and professional careers to continue to serve your community, your city, and your nation. So Mark Kelly, I'm going to keep it brief. Is that okay, Mr. Commander, Borough Commander?
I'm not going to be able to follow you.
Why, yes, you can. I didn't go before you. I'm sorry if I did. But I just want to say, Ms. Borough Commander, thank you for having me. Jamie, thank you for having me. God bless the American Legion. God bless our troops as they're fighting for us today. And God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
All right, now the most important part, not the food, not the conversation, but the presentation of the awards to these fantastic youth that we're going to be honoring today. So, could I please have Vice Commander Lou Santana, to come up to present the Scouting Awards? We have to